Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? I am pretty much kitted up. I'm looking good. I got all diamond stuff. It's not all completely where I want it. I don't have mending on everything yet. I'm working on finishing up my helmet. My hope is finish up the helmet. Then we're gonna go get some calcite. I've located a spot where I might be able to mine a bunch of calcite. We're actually gonna leave all of this goodies home with me. You might have heard me just getting a bunch of wheat because I need to. I want to breed these guys up a little bit more for a little bit more beef before the adventure, and I'm out of books for enchanting, so I need to get rid of a couple of them so we can get some more leather here. Just maybe like 2 or 3 more books. Okay, and you guys can stop jumping around there. Put this away, put this away, put this away. Oh, we've been getting a decent amount of stuff. I'm gonna start smoking that up. I think 3 books is more than enough for what I'm gonna need. Let's toss that in there. I don't think that's gonna be enough fuel for that. And then paper. Easy enough. Oh, I can't wait for the autocrafter. This stuff will just straight to paper. Too bad there's not a way to condense it though. Books. There we go. 3 books. More than enough. Put this over there, and the sugar cane can go back over here. My inventory is getting very cluttered. And let's grab this, do this, and do that. We'll let that go while we work on getting the levels to finish off my last few bits and bobs of this outfit here. Really, it's just the helmet. This has mending. This doesn't have mending, but I'm waiting because I think I want to eventually get Swift Sneak on it. So I'll just combine those two when I get Swift Sneak and do it that way. I've done some tweaking to my farm, my XP farm. There's more I can do to it, but it's been working good enough. My biggest problem is those stupid spiders. I've got a way to, like, if they climb the wall, to kill them using water sources up there and they just suffocate. But I think I eventually want to go to lava with a combination of powdered snow. I did some testing with powdered snow, had some interesting experiences. You can see the powdered snow I've collected is down here from working with that. But let me just see. What was I going to get? Was it like... There's nothing really good there. I have protection 4, respiration 3, aqua affinity, and mending. Oh, I guess I need unbreaking. That's probably like the last thing that's missing. So you can see here I've moved this to a trap door, and it allows the XP to actually flow out to me now, where before it was kind of getting stuck on the wall. Let's turn this on and let those mobs start flowing. I've got a bunch of chainmail stuff that I've been saving up. Might actually take that with me. I've also got iron stuff. +2 armor. Wait, what? How? I guess some of this stuff is equivalent. +2 armor on the helmet, +2 armor on the helmet, +5 armor on... Oh, well, I only have the shoes. 1 armor on the boots. Boots are a little bit stronger. Interesting. Very interesting. So I guess the only other thing I really want to finish off the helmet is Unbreaking 3. Let's see if we can get that to show up. Sword, and I'm missing looting 3 on the sword, but I'm not gonna go crazy over that. That is probably the only real big thing I'm missing. Hey, we're gonna move this book out of the way because I don't want to accidentally disenchant the book that I'm saving and combining for my helmet here. Let's see, what do we get this time? Protection 3, nothing good there. So yeah, I guess I'm looking for looting 3 or breaking 3. Those are kind of like the last 2 big enchantments I need. I didn't put knockback on my sword because it's already kind of a pain with how the water situation is in my XP farm, dealing with that, so I didn't really want to deal with that and pushing them further back. Nothing good there. Yeah, the enchanting has taken a long time. So has the diamond mining. The diamond mining has been horrendous, to say the least. I had very hard time getting diamonds, which is why I'm kind of glad I did that off stream, because that was legitimately a nightmare. Okay, so none of those books gave me anything good. Unfortunate. Go get those levels back. Izzy Cloudsy. Oh no, yeah, Izzy Cloudsy YT. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? So yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. We'll just keep hacking away at these guys. I don't think I'm going to take too long with this because I don't really need this right now. It's not like super imperative before I go get the calcite. It's just one of those things that I'd love to just get out of the way. But I might not be so lucky. I'm doing well indeed. Just getting some levels, doing some enchantment, and then we're gonna go start getting the rest of the materials I need to actually build a base. I've done all of these things first, besides build a starter house. I'm going out of order, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, let's put this stuff away. I debated playing on the snapshot today or doing this, but I feel like I mean the building items that got released on the snapshot, amazing. I'd love to play with the copper bulb, but none of it like is super like as exciting right now to me as when the crafter came out. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Depth Strider 3, don't we already have that? We do. Okay, so that one doesn't matter. So we got rid of that. Bro, you have enchanted armor, full diamond, and no home. Your dreams equal homeless by rich. I mean, here's the thing. I got really sidetracked because I found there is Unbreaking 3. Okay, I found this double spawner, so I kind of was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this first. So I got this double spawner. It's a spider and skelly spawner. So I ended up just doing this and kind of neglected my home. I have like where my home's gonna go and like the outline of it. And I know like kind of the design, but I got really sidetracked because I'd never done a double spider slash skelly spawner together like this. It's not great. There's some weird issues that I have with it. There's some annoyances with the spiders. I mean, they do pop down here and I can kill them, but every once in a while, one or two of them will climb up the edges. I have a trap for it right now, but eventually it needs to be lava. So they'll come up here and they'll suffocate in the water, but I really want to switch that to lava. I need 30 levels. Do I really want to deal with this right now? I don't know that I do. That's going to take a while. That's going to take way longer than I think I want to deal with it. Okay, so we're gonna sleep, and we're actually going to grab some armor. I can't rest. There are monsters nearby. Of course there's monsters nearby. I'm near a spawner. Let's turn this thing off. We're going to turn this off, then we're going to go and sleep, and then we're going to grab some things. There's still monsters nearby. I must go further. Wow, wait, how far are those monsters? For realsies? No, go build a home. Yeah, I mean, I need these materials to build the home. I want to build my walls out of diorite and calcite. Oh, you shall be blocked. We shall block you. You're surprised to have a bed? I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a surprise. You'll see. I have a kind of area that I call my own. And I went from there to do these mines, and that's where I got sidetracked. Okay, so what do I want to take with me? We're not going to go with diamond. We're going to put that on. We don't need this junk. I had a chainmail guy. We'll do some chainmail. What do I got for boots? We'll switch out to iron boots. Do I have pants? I don't have pants there. Those pants are almost gone. Impala 100. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. You ain't got no home. I don't believe you have an area to build a home either. I will show with you. Okay. I don't have pants though. We're going leather pants. I don't want to use those other chainmail pants. Okay. Do I need anything else from down here? No. Okay. We're going to go put this stuff away, clean up my inventory, and then we'll go. I will show you. This is homelessness, so to speak. Hold the phone. I have a foundation and an outline. So I was coming down here and I found those two spawners, but up here is where I also found this spawner here. There are like spawners everywhere. This is like made a Twitch to watch you stream finally. I gotta get on the dual stream bandwagon now that they allow you to stream on YouTube too. I've been slacking and figuring that stuff out. So this up here is my actual home. I have this lovely little mountainside outline. I've got a little area for my food. I've been cultivating the mountainside. I've been using the naturally forming waterfall. Let me guess, the spawners are your home. I mean, they've kind of been my home. So I definitely don't want to take all of this gold stuff with me. All this diamond stuff with me. We're going to leave all this behind. We're going to leave all this behind because I would be very sad if I lose this on my way. Encrypted, what's up? Oh my God, he's even more homeless. It's an outline. It's an outline of a house. Let's see here. I don't want to take the good sword. We'll leave the good sword behind. I think I just want to take my silk touch pickaxe. I think that's it. We're going to leave all of that behind. These books we're going to leave behind. I have way too many arrows. Not much. Another day of meetings. Aye. Have you gotten to play with the bulb and the snapshot yet? That's all going to hang out there and despawn. I don't care about any of that stuff. He's so homeless, bro. A villager can walk up to your home and just walk in. Let's just say this. I've had many wandering trader intruders during this time. I did a bit. I like the sound it makes. It does have a very good sound. We're going to take some blocks with me. We're going to take this. I want one bow. I guess we'll take one bow. Spent like 10 minutes just flipping on and off. That's funny. It's interesting. I haven't gotten to play with it in terms of like how it works with redstone, like as a T flip-flop yet. I really am looking forward to playing with this. Why is there a door just there? So if you were, the funny thing is the first day I streamed from the server, and I decided that this was where I was going to live, legitimately, the door was the first thing I put down. I put down the door and I said, this is now my home. And I've kind of stuck to that. I got water. I got this. Should I bring a crafting bench just in case? I don't want to overflow my inventory. I'll bring the scaffolding. Oh, I don't want the lapis. We do not want the lapis. Bed, scaffolding, torches, a bow, some arrows. We'll bring a little bit of wood just in case. And golden carrots in case we get into an issue. Okay, I think that's enough. Saw some sidecraft people messing with it, putting them in like a checkerboard grid with note blocks in between. There's going to be so many cool things that we're going to be able to do with those. I'm also glad that they fixed the comparator issue with the crafter, because I was working on a design and then ran into that bug and I was like, this is annoying. And having it flip all the ones next to the note blocks you hit, it's going to be really cool, some of the stuff you can do. You're overflowing with homelessness. I feel like there's a game somewhere with that. I'm sure you could do a bunch of games with, wait, what am I doing? I need chunk base here. There's probably plenty of games that you can do with those. People are talking about wanting the, I have no idea what the seed is for the server. Hold on. I got to bring up the seed. Some interesting things by having all of copper interactive blocks be like that. So doing the same thing with like doors and trapdoors. And obviously they're really pushing for the power level of the bulbs to change based on oxidation. Why am I struggling to find the... Oh, here we go. Server info. Where is the seed? There it is. Okay, cool. We want biome. We want -736612943312312343511. Hopefully that's correct. I think that's correct. Maybe? I have no idea. I feel like I'm in a dangerous situation. Hopefully it doesn't become nighttime. Is this right? Jagged peaks. Biome meadow. Hold on, I gotta double check that. It doesn't quite feel right. -73661294331235112. I guess it's right. Where the heck is spawn then? Spawn's gotta be like here? Hold on. Oh, you know what I could do? I could make this real easy on myself. Where's blue maps? We actually have blue maps. I could do that. I'll just use that instead. Blue map. Where are you? Where is it? Oh, but that's not our blue map. How do I get to our blue map? You'd think I didn't know what I was doing here. Ah, there it is. Okay, amazing. I know that there is somewhere on here a good vein of calcite. Where it is a different story. I hope it's not too far from where I am. We might have to be doing some heavy exploring for this. Was best. I just found it. Well, I appreciate it though. Oh boy. Interesting. There's got to be one that's closer than that. Hold on here. So if we want to do jagged peaks. I guess that would probably be the best place to find it. Should have done this before I started streaming, but here we are now. Let's see. Jagged peaks. Okay. So down there. Man, I don't think there's any there. Where else? There's a little donut-y thing over here. No. Okay. Is there any more up there? I see those. But what's great about blue maps is I could literally just zoom in when I find it and see if it's got calcite on the mountaintop. It's a little cheaty, I guess. Oh wow. Oh, wow. That's really far away. I gotta find something closer than that. Oh, boy. That's way too far. That's like -6. That's 6,000 blocks away. I'm not doing that. I think there's got to be something like closer to the 3,000 block range. Oh, wait. What's down here? Is that calcite? Or is that snow? That's snow. Oh, that's snow. There's a lot of snow. A lot of snow. What about this? More snow. Oh, it's getting dark. Must sleep. Gotta sleep. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. There's a huge calcite vein. Okay. Okay, so we need to go to... That's actually not that bad. That's 3,000 blocks away. Half the distance. 362 by 3004. Nobody's on, right? Great. Okay. So that's where we need to go. We're going to go there. We're going to go get calcite. That looks like we're going to have to be crossing some rivers and stuff. I wonder if I could get there. Oh, wait, hold on. Via water. If I could do that, that would actually be pretty sweet. So this is there, and I am there. I'm going to go grab my boat. I'm going to grab my boat, and we're going to go around to the other side here. Because I think if I do this correctly, there should be a waterway over there. I think it's actually the waterway that I created when we were doing all this searching for the sunken ships before. Which would be amazing. I got a stack of food. We're good to go. The only real important thing we have on me is my silk touch pickaxe. Okay, so I believe, I don't know if I gotta cut through first, but I think if I go this way, I need to be going south though, and I feel like, is this way south? Yes, okay, cool. Then we're going there, then we're gonna be able to make this work. Somewhere over here, I swear I put a cut through. I gotta go this river, and then I follow this river. I'd love a penguin in my boat right now to go faster. West? West. And then if I follow this down, there's actually a pass through somewhere over here. I'm about to go get so much calcite. It's gonna be amazing. That's a cool mountain range. I should probably free cam up as I pass these just to make sure like there's not calcite in these hills, and I don't want to waste time. If there's like calcite right here, I didn't see it. I have a feeling because it's probably snowy, but let's go take a look. Let's go take a look what's up that hill real quick. This is on the way to where we need to go anyway. So it's fine. I feel like the snowy ones would probably not have calcite. Okay, we're just gonna free cam up here real quick. Just take a peek around. Snow, 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 snow. Okay, no calcite. Fine. It's fine. I gotta keep an eye out because I'm not exactly sure where my cross through was. I made like just a little 2x2 cross through. This looks promising. I bet you it's right here. Perfect. And this takes me out into the great wide ocean. So we need to go south east ish. Yeah, so southeast. We're gonna have to go around this little inlet. So we'll go this way. Oh, I just realized like I can really see on my map as I'm moving, so I could make sure I'm going the right way. That's easy. I really should add the map thing to this. I don't feel bad having maps on this. Only because I just don't know the server 100%, like where everything is. Unlike like on Nardcraft, I know exactly where everything is. So we want to start going this way. Through the islands here. Boop. We'll keep that up. And then down south some more. Let's see, which way? Straight south, this way. I do a lot of boating. Is there a statistic for like how long or how many miles I've boated for? There's some big ocean areas. At some point, I'm gonna have to see. Oh, I just ran into a squid. About doing that double witch farm. Has anybody attempted that yet? I wonder if anybody's messed with that on here. There's a double witch farm on the server. Could be useful to deal with. The gunpowder alone from that would be amazing to have. Although I don't have any wings. I haven't been to the Nether. Haven't even done that whole thing. I'm taking my time. My thought was I'm not going to go into like the Nether or the End until I have a house. I don't think there's anything I need to make my house in the Nether or the End, so we're just going to take it slow. This is going to be the slowest I've ever gone in Minecraft. Which is, it's an interesting thing. My farms are going to be slow farms. They're going to be manual. I'm going to have to flick levers to make them work. It's going to be funny. But it'll be good. It'll be good to take things at a nice leisurely pace. Especially now that I'm like 90% enchanted up. Pretty good. I just bought oh yeah, I should let Millie know. I purchased a bunch of your mending books yesterday. Cool. I don't want to do villagers at all. So Millie's got a shop, so I was able to get all of my mending books there. And I bought just enough for everything, plus when I get an elytra. Every other enchant, I'm going to try and get on my own through the enchanter. Hopefully you made good use of them. I did indeed. Hold on. I always forget this thing. I am streaming. I always forget to put that I am streaming. Just in case. Okay, so I guess what I want to do is this snow or is that... Okay, so that's snow. That's calcite. So if we go pretty much straight south, we should hit a savanna biome. Yeah, if we go straight south from here, I should hit a savanna biome. And that's where this massive calcite deposit is. That's what we want to get to. How much calcite do I actually need? Configure, materials list, show all. Okay, probably because I'm outside of the area that it's saved, so we'll do it this way. 6 stacks? I need 6 stacks of calcite. Ooh, I don't want that on my screen. Hold on, can we clear that? Materials list, info HUD off. Ah! Get off my screen. Hold on, I gotta disconnect and reconnect, and hopefully that'll go away. Lightmatic could be weird sometimes. There we go. Okay, good. So straight south until we get to the savanna biome. Really amazing. Okay. Almost there. Oh, I lost the coordinates. That's fine. I have blue maps up. I could just watch. There's actually a lot down here. I'm gonna get what I need plus maybe probably get 9 stacks. I'll probably try and fill this whole thing. I got enough wood in case my good pickaxe runs out. Is this a public server? It is not a public server. It is a server that a bunch of content creators put together and are playing on. So it's a bunch of fun people playing on a content creator server. It's lovely. Oh, interesting. Wait, where's the savannah? Oh, that's the savannah. Okay. I am heading to go gather myself a ton of calcite. I need 6 stacks. We're going to try and get 9 stacks. And I know that somewhere in the savanna biome should be a ginormous mountain that has a good deposit of calcite in it. Man, this cloud mod with the Bobby mod for the distance. Ugh, it's so good. I forgot a bed. Oh no. Oh, how did I forget my bed? I placed the bed down. I got you. Amazing. Thank you, Millie. I'm going to keep an eye out for some sheep on the way. Those are horses. I can't believe I forgot the freaking bed. That's a lot of derp. Okay. Whoa, that is interesting. The acacia tree is like on a beach. So the leaves are actually like green on that one side. Thank you, Millie. Millie is the goat. We're gonna keep an eye out on our way. I think that beast of a mountain. Yeah, you can see the calcite deposit right there. That's where we're going. So this is really close to shore, which makes me wonder, maybe I should just get a bunch of it and I can just bring it to my boat because it's really not that far. Okay. Hi, Mr. Sheep. Hello. Oh, you have a baby. I'm sorry. I need your wool. You only drop one wool? Okay, we're going to do that. And then what color wool is that? That's light gray. And that is going to be light gray. Okay, I need one more light gray. Hold on, I should... There, I'll make sure we have another light gray flower. Hi. Can you grow up? Thank you. Come to me. And now we can make a bed. I can't believe that it just grew up like that. That was kind of wild. That was some pretty insane timing. Okay, amazing. Let's go and grab all that calcite. That was like on command. Ah, man, that was super luck. This is going to be annoying to get up here. It's a good thing I got plenty of food with me because jumping up to get to that calcite deposit. Oof. Also, since we're in the mountains, I'm going to keep an eye out for more ores. I could really use like a good stash of iron. Get some more coal while we're up there. Well, that is a pretty big deposit. Oh my gosh. That's going to be nice. I'm going to get a ton from that. What I've found that doing these calcite things though is they're not that deep. There's all the coal. Usually they're like 4 or 5 blocks deep. They don't run super crazy. Savannah Plateau. Okay, this is why we brought building blocks. Gonna muck up the landscape here a bit. Stony Peaks. Amazing. Look at all that. I brought Silk Touch, so I'm going to have to like convert this all later, but this is good. We need to get a bunch of this because we're going to have to do a lot of smelting. Next stream is going to be copper because my roof is going to be made out of copper and we're going to have to go find a copper ore vein. I kind of stumbled on one a while ago, but I don't know where it is. So I'm going to have to actually look on Chunk Base because I'm pretty sure they have like the ore veins listed now. There's the iron. That's amazing. Cool. Okay, so I think the best way to get the calcite is to work from the top down. We'll just start with this layer. Wow, this goes all the way over there. You can see all the iron. I am so taking all this stuff with me. Amazing. This is going to be so nice. Ooh, again, a little laggy. Little on the laggy side. That's the one thing I've noticed. Every once in a while, the server is on the West Coast, so some of my block breaking gets like a little glitchy when I'm like really trying to spam picking up blocks like this. I'll run into, okay, it doesn't want to break. I don't really know of a way to do that. I was debating trying a VPN. Oh my god, just break. Because this definitely gets a little annoying, but it's kind of like time of day. Sometimes during the day it's fine, like especially mornings. During the morning when like it's still, I don't know, when I'm on at 8 o'clock here, which would be like 5 a.m. on the West Coast, I notice zero lag. But once everybody starts to wake up on the West Coast, that's when I feel like it gets crazy bad. And really, is this that crazy bad? So a couple blocks need a second attempt to break. It's not the worst thing in the world. The flickering looks a little weird, but that's fine. You know what? I probably should have recorded a little something here just in case. Hold on. So let me get rid of this. We're just going to do this. We're going to clean off this layer and then I'm going to record a little something. I want to get a bunch of this calcite. We're going to try and keep it like one flat layer. Yeah, that kind of still looks natural-ish. Okay, so hold on. Let me just record a little something. Boop, boop. Record. Amazing. So I finished up all my enchanting and left the good gear at home and came all the way out here to, well, this giant mountaintop because I need a ton of calcite. It's a decent vein of calcite, but while I'm up here, I could get a bunch of iron and coal, a couple other things that I'm going to need along the way. So I'm going to be mining for quite a bit, and then we're going to bring all of this home. Nice thing, it was connected to my base by this water over here, so I brought my chest boat along, and I'm just going to fill that up with all this calcite as I go. Boop. Okay. Just in case I do decide to make videos, I've been recording clips of the journey. I don't know that I will. It's debatable. It all depends on work and stuff. If I'll know tomorrow. I will know break. See, this is where it gets annoying. I will know tomorrow if I'm going back to work. And if I do, then I just keep streaming. And if I don't, I'm going to be really, really needing to do some other stuff with my time. So I'm going to do some editing. Oh, why are you so annoying right now? Okay, it's really double flashing. Let me, weird. What's your ping like? I don't know. Is that a thing? Can I do that? /ping? Shows full. Yeah, I think it's just, this server is, to fix a server. Well, the problem is it's far from me. It's in LA. It's West Coast. So I've noticed any West Coast servers I seem to have this problem on. East Coast fine, West Coast it goes like this. Let me disconnect and reconnect and see if that helps. That's where like I've been thinking maybe a VPN might help with this. There we go. There, we're good. Little quick disconnect, reconnect every once in a while I have noticed does help. Oh, I've got a ton already. Interesting. I should make some chests to store it all in up here, and we'll just mine it and then we'll bring it out as needed. Boop, boop. And we'll put what we can in my boat. Oh, I should have bought some Oda bundles. That would have been useful. Oh, well, it's fine. Anybody selling shulker boxes? I gotta look. And see if anybody's selling shulker boxes. I don't know, like part of me is maybe I shouldn't get shulker boxes till I feel like going to the end. But at the same time, I don't know. It's like one of those things. I kind of like the idea of taking it slow and having to go back and forth with a chest, but I don't know. We haven't done the end yet. Oh, the dragon fight hasn't happened yet. Duh, I totally forgot. Right. Okay, well then, fine. Not a big deal. Then I commit to the bit and we go slow still. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna have a lot of calcite. If anybody needs some calcite, I think I'm gonna have way more than I needed. Cause I only needed 6 stacks and I'm getting a lot more than 6 stacks. So what do we think? We got tough blocks now. You think they'll do something with the calcite next? Are we about to get calcite blocks? The tough blocks are amazing. I feel like calcite is the next logical step. I saw somebody actually post, you'll have to make a shop with calcite. I guess so. I'll have to make a little stand, a little cart or something that sells calcite. I saw somebody post like what an idea would be for doing blocks with calcite, and I gotta say, it was real nice. In terms of a transitional block between like white concrete and quartz and white wool, oh, it looks so good. It's totally what's needed. Now that they got tough, which is like the perfect connector between like deep slate, black stone, and then like your stone variants, it'll be perfect to have calcite blocks. I think it would be really nice. I'm in this weird spot because a lot of the things that are coming out in this next update have me super stoked, and I really want to just use them now. I've been looking for mods that would like temporarily work, especially for like the crafter. I really want to put the crafter on my server, and then just when the update comes out, swap it all for the regular stuff for the actual update, because I don't know, I'm way more hyped about this update than I was for the last one. There were some interesting things in the last one. Bookshelves were cool. Definitely spent my fair share of time hunting for armor trims. The bamboo blocks are cool, but I'm trying to think, like, overall it was fun to play around with this stuff. Hanging signs and cool, pots cool, but nothing's got me as jazzed up as the crafter. And now copper bulbs, oh my god. Hopefully they'll keep 1.21 experimental stuff in the 1.20.3 release. What does that mean? Does that mean I can play it without having to put the server on a snapshot? Because that's the biggest thing. I don't want a snapshot server. I want the features to be there that you can enable it like a data pack. Oh, Chaos, what's up, dude? Same as bundles. Oh, interesting. So when they release 1.20.3, I technically could do it then. Still sick, coughing is a pain. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That sucks. And I'll be able to add the items to bingo. You're gonna add the crafter to bingo? The tough blocks would be awesome in bingo, actually. Those would be really cool. Yeah, it would be okay. I guess that's an interesting point. If they do that and I can update the server to 1.20.3 and enable those as data packs, that means I'm going to have to do... I've been holding off on updating even to 1.20.2 because I don't want to do the trades for the enchanted books. I need to finish getting all the enchanted books and like doing the zombie curing loop. And I've been holding off updating because I haven't really wanted to do that yet. But if that stuff is in a data pack for 1.20.3, I'm going to have to do a stream and just get the rest of the enchanted books so that way I can update the server. I'll add all of them. Bulbs would have to be hard because of blaze rods. Yeah, I hope they don't change that recipe, but I think the trapdoor recipe and doors recipes, especially the trapdoor recipe, that's a bit brutal. That is a brutal recipe. I do now wonder if I need to make the void copper farm that I was going to do, because I feel like copper blocks are going to be a lot more useful, and the current copper farm that I have on the server is not going to cut it. I'm going to need a void copper farm because those I find produce a lot more than your regular snow golem attacking copper farm. Okay. See, the calcite, not super deep. You can see kind of as I've been mining this thing out, it's maybe like 5 blocks deep overall. Okay, there's a couple bits and bobs on this side. I don't want to let any of this really despawn. I think I'm going to get all the calcite. And then, is it thunderstorm? Or is this just regular rain? I have, with Tweakeroo, the rain disabled, so that way it doesn't, like, get chonky on the bitrate rendering from rain. I think it's just regular rain. But the problem with that is sometimes I'm not paying attention, and it gets super dark, and it's actually a thunderstorm, and I don't realize it. So I got to be cognizant, because if it's a thunderstorm, then I get mobs spawning, and I don't want to deal with that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Especially me. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream. Puppy just went down for her afternoon nap in the crate. So I'm hoping she can chill out, take a nice 3-hour nap. But she slept so long last night. She slept in the crate for 9 hours last night. I couldn't believe it. And even when we woke her up in the morning, she, like, we had to drag her out of the crate. She was like half asleep still. She got her spay on Tuesday, which is why I wasn't able to stream the past 2 days, because I basically had to keep a close eye on her, make sure everything was going fine. I think that probably tuckered her out a little bit. Yeah, with streaming, I feel like you have to at least have this subtle rain snow resource pack from Vanilla Tweaks. I always notice when people don't have it on. Is it annoying that I don't have it on? Like, do we really do we care? That is always the best thing, the long uninterrupted crate time. Not the spay. Yeah, the long uninterrupted crate time. Especially for sleeping time. That was amazing. No, I mean, it's annoying when people have vanilla. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I just have it off. I turned it off. I forget when it was that you had brought the idea up to me. It was probably like a couple months ago. But ever since that, I had looked into doing it with Tweakeroo, and I found it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just leaving this off. I don't mind the sky being gray. You get what's going on, but rather just kill the rain with it. What type of puppy? I have a purebred foxhound. It's actually a rescue dog. They rescued her from a puppy mill because they like banned puppy mills in New York State. So they keep raiding them and shutting them down as they find them. And there's this place in Buffalo where they will, take the dogs in and basically foster them until somebody wants to adopt them. And we just found out about this place. So they just gotten a rescue of this litter of foxhound puppies. And so we were like, you know what? Let's do it. I only had a puppy once in my life when I was a teenager, and my parents got me. Well, they got themselves a puppy, and I was just around. So it's a new experience having a puppy. Well, I should go to Chaos. I will see you later. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Sounds adorable. She's very cute. Do we have a pet section in this Discord? We don't. I was going to say, I'll post a picture of the pet section. I've been in Discords where, even if it's just Minecraft, there's still like a pet section. I don't see a pet section. I don't know if other people have pets or not. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm going to go from here and work my way in the mountain. It's in the mountain. Okay. There, just out a little bit. Ooh, I thought I was falling further. Let's do that, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. There. Okay, so we got that one little kernel that was down there. That was my inventory. Still pretty good. Bringing all this back with me is going to be a thing, though, huh? I guess a chest bow is a single chest, so I got to be cognizant of how much I want to gather. I guess I could make another trip back here if I want to. Oh, I've fallen again. I keep falling. Ugh. Did you Encrypted, did you see Tango's stream yesterday? I haven't gotten through it, but he had some rough bugs with that dungeon lackey card that they tried yesterday. I think I'm almost up to where Etho's starting to run. I think Gem just finished her run that he was watching like halfway through it. Okay, that's good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It was definitely interesting that he decided to switch that whole process to actually having a dungeon lackey card. Okay, hold on. Free cam it. Did I get it all? Okay, I got all that. Let's go put this away. But yeah, I feel like he may want to consider keeping his... Okay, so that's one chest boat. His dungeon lackey runs to off stream. I don't know. I feel bad for Joe. I don't know that it was Joe's fault. I feel like Tango trying to do a dungeon lackey run on stream is a little... It's got to be distracting for him. Pro is running before that with it giving her 8 clank block every... Yes, I saw Pearl's entire stream. Good on her for at least like standing on the Shrieker to like balance it out. And hell yeah that she was able to find the those other 2 Easter eggs. That was pretty good. I'm curious to see if she does. She's now in the lead, so I'm hoping she does win the Easter egg hunt there. Okay, let's sleep because it's raining. Chainmail armor still doing good. I think I'm only going to wear my diamond armor when I'm like close to home. I don't want to be doing like a distant adventure and lose all that. If it's closer to where I'm living and I could get back to it quickly, I think that'll be more secure. Yeah, I spent a bunch of time mapping out the 3rd floor. Maybe that'll help her find the others. It's going to be interesting how quickly he's going to have to open up the next level. I'm guessing probably by phase 7 he's going to need to open that up. I do feel bad like in general at this point. I think a lot of people have just kind of given up on the idea of winning with how far ahead Etho ended up lasting. Etho's just way too top tier and ridiculous. And I think that's probably pretty discouraging for the average person on there. But yeah, I kind of felt bad for Joe's lucky run. Yeah, I did too. I totally felt bad for that. I think Tango should not do those on streams and do them when he's able to actually like focus and pay attention. Because it just seemed like he was not in the right headspace for that. And the dude was getting sick. Like he's clearly got to be fighting something from the TwitchCon stuff. Okay. I think we're getting pretty close to having this whole thing mined out. Definitely going to have to... Excuse you. Okay. Well, we're going to go from over here. That sheep just fell in my lap. We're going to come from over here and keep working on this side. Yeah, it seemed like runs yesterday in general were a little rough, but I'm curious to see how things turned around, how things went for Etho when he logged in. Oh, so close. I wonder if people are going to actually want calcite. I'm not going to sell it until I'm done with my house though, because I'm making some modifications from the original design to make it a little bit taller. And I think that might mean I'm going to need more. So I'm going to hold on to it. Okay, I feel like that I'm missing a splotch somewhere. Am I? Or did I get it all? Is that all of it? Is there any more in the mountains? Just out of curiosity. Wow, look at all of the iron. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of iron. Oh, and coal? Okay, so I don't know what's over there. Something's going on. But that is a lot of iron and coal. Let's put the calcite away and we'll focus on getting a bunch of ores now. I wonder if it would have been better to actually bring the fortune pickaxe and like combine these. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because you can kind of compress them a little bit into their like ore blocks. That's fine. I'm gonna get so much iron though. I don't know what I'm gonna need all this iron for because I'm not really doing farms, but we're gonna have plenty of iron. I'm not making an iron farm. Like I don't know what farm I would make. I'm not even gonna make a barter farm. Wait, I take that back. Maybe I would make a barter farm since that's kind of like my signature farm, but I don't know. We'll see what I decide to do after I get my house built. Get all this coal. Maybe it was a mistake not to bring my pickaxe. I don't even have an ender chest yet, so it's not like I could put that stuff in an ender chest and grab it now. I might want to consider buying an ender chest. I'm pretty sure that is for sale. Maybe when we... Let me think about this. Maybe I get a stack of each ore. Well, that's kind of already happened with the coal. And I take 2 stacks back and what I can carry as far as calcite. Grab my fortune pickaxe. Well, I could do 2 trips. I'm going to have to do 2 trips anyway. So I guess if this is full, that's 1 trip, and this is full, that's another trip. So maybe we just try and fill this thing up with whatever ores we can, and that'll be our 2 trips then. Plus my own personal inventory. Okay. So that's where I came up. Go grab all this coal. The coal's going to be huge because we're going to need it for smelting all the copper for the roof. I'm guessing nobody's got a copper farm going on either. Get over here. There's so much iron. That is the easiest way to get iron early game. If you can't find an iron ore vein, just go up to a Jagged Peaks, and there's just so much of it all over the place. So much coal and iron generate, and the higher it is, the more you get, right? It's pretty wild. I had such a hard time finding diamonds. Diamonds, like, I don't know if it's just because of where my base was and where I was trying to do diamond mining. I did a bunch of strip mining, and it took me forever to get enough diamonds for a full set of tools and armor. It was wild. I don't think I ever struggled as much getting diamonds as I did on this server. This poor mountain is going to be so obliterated. Oh well. And then we're going to have to go crazy with a couple pillars to fortune these when we get back. Is this... It's pre... Yes. Yeah, it's before they added the diamonds. So yeah, 1.20.1. Because the server... Gosh, I think the server started early September? Or end of September. So it was right before 1.20.2 came out. And it's... So as you saw, like I finished up the block breaking server. I got everything I needed to, if I want to finish videos. I recorded enough stuff for like what would be the last 2 episodes of that. And then one of the guys who I became really good friends with on that server wanted to do a server that was for older content creators. Because that other one had like... It was a variety. There were definitely some kids on it, which was a little bit tough. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of would prefer something like that. So I have this. So this is a nice one for other content creators who also stream and do stuff on. And it's been a nice mix. We did I somehow got into some PvP arena stuff the other night and did surprisingly well, which blew my mind. I survived and was able to take down the current reigning champ. My PvP skills might be better than I thought they were. Okay, we're doing good on the inventory. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm going to suck at this. And I didn't. And I was like, oh. I haven't touched like MCC Island or anything in so long. So like my PvP skills, I just thought they were going to be like trash because I haven't practiced, you know. It's been quite a while since I actually was practicing any PvP. We used to on the first season of Nardcraft, like during the pandemic when there was like a bunch of other people that played with me on there, I used to have to be good at PvP because those guys would troll me all the time. So I used to like really make sure I knew how to deal with it. I'm definitely not good at PvP, but it really just depends who the other person is. I think that is accurate to a degree, but understanding how crits work and how like you can, and how like the timing of crits are useful for like hitting somebody again when they're getting hit, and then when to hit them again to keep them away from you. Like I've I think it was during one of Gem's streams, I was really like super paying attention to her explaining stuff to like Etho when she was destroying Etho. And I learned quite a lot from that. When I play bingo with people from work, I can destroy them, but anyone that plays a lot of that kind of Minecraft can kill me easy. Yeah, I think it also has to do with it's not just the PvP aspect of it, but understanding movement in the game, I think, is super important. Like if you know how to strafe while like doing crits and jumping back at the same time, I think that is super important. You understand the theory of it. I think it is amazing to me how much you need to understand the theory of how it works, because it is actually pretty like technical to a degree, which I wonder whatever happened to the combat update, if they're ever going to like revisit that. This would be an interesting update to do it in, considering that they're adding the trial thing, the trial dungeons. I think that would be kind of a smart thing to do. Like, here's this thing that's going to be much more combat intensive. So if you're going to be practicing or doing combat and learning combat, we might as well, since we're introducing it as more of an important mechanic in the game, deliver a combat update alongside it. So it all kind of goes hand in hand, because if you start working these, combat dungeons and then they do the combat update and you're like, well, I just learned how to do this and now I'm good at it, but then you've completely changed how combat works, that's kind of crappy of them. If they want combat in the game and they want to have people engage more in that, even if it is, not with other people and more with other mobs, I think it's important to look at it from a holistic standpoint and update all the mechanics that go with it. There is more emeralds. I'm getting a lot of emerald ore, which is interesting. I'm not going to necessarily use it unless I don't know what I would use it for. Maybe I'd use it in building. Iron everywhere. We're gonna have so much iron. I guess the iron is good because I was gonna put some sort of filter collection system in my XP farm, so might as well grab it all. You know what I love? When an update you can tell is inspiring people, seeing how many videos Mumbo has put out in like the past 2 weeks ever since the autocrafter came out, and just knowing that he's actually super excited about this is it's kind of amazing. It makes me feel really good when they're doing things that are exciting people to get back into the game in interesting ways. And especially Mumbo, who, you know, had kind of bowed out for a year, you know, to go, you know, recharge, which is understandable. And now to have a component of the game that has pulled him back in so much so that he's like, I got to keep making videos. I love this, is pretty impressive on their part. Yeah, cool to see him interested. And it's also funny to like see him willing to just put these videos out there and make mistakes in them. Like he made, what one was it? He just did one where he like was adding droppers or something in front of the crafters, thinking he needed the droppers to like actually push out the items. And then he posted after, he's like, yeah, those were pointless. You know, but he's like, he doesn't care. It's just, I love this. I want to make a video on this, and just keeps pushing it out. Hold on. What was that phone call? I thought that said spam, but now I'm not sure. Auburn, New York? I don't know where that is. We're going to assume that's spam. We're getting a lot of stuff. The amount of ore up in this mountaintop is kind of impressive. None of my stuff's breaking. I haven't really depleted my food. What, I came out here with a stack of food. The most is going to be needing to repair my pickaxe when I get back, which honestly, I'm going to probably get a decent repair just from using my fortune pickaxe on this. I'll have one pickaxe in one hand, one pickaxe in the other hand, and I'll just get a bunch of XP that way. I think he understands the kind of content people want from him. Oh, do you think that's like he knows that it doesn't matter if he makes a mistake because it's the goofiness that people like? I guess I could see that, which doesn't need to be super polished. Yeah. Well, but at the same time, I feel like the filmmaker in him, that's what kind of ran him into the ground, is he felt originally he did want everything to be super polished. So it's weird. It's like maybe he just learned that he didn't need to do that for his type of content. There's so many super polished crazy redstone people now. It is wild how many videos I've seen from people I've never heard of since the crafter came out, and solid videos, like really, really good videos, really interesting concepts. I'm really enjoying the opportunity that a block like this presents in bringing in new people to the game. Can't be understated. Like, it really does give the potential for new blood into a space that maybe had gotten stale for a while. Same reason Tango and Impulse don't really do that kind of content anymore, I guess. They don't need to, I feel like they shouldn't at the same time. Like, include it in the way they do their Hermitcraft episodes and stuff. But the way for new people to come up is to do those kind of tutorial videos, People come for them, absolutely. I think, and if new people need to get into the community, they'll go the same direction. New tutorial videos from new blood. These people might be able to make something of themselves, and then eventually those people might end up being, the next group of people that end up on Hermitcraft. It's a process, because if you think, that's where Tango and Impulse came from. They came from those tutorial videos. It took a long time for them to develop that, though. Going back to watching their old videos is funny. Of course, and I think that's okay though. I don't think anybody can be expected to start there. But I also don't know how many people are still super interested in going that route, especially the people with these redstone videos. I don't know. I wonder if nowadays, if somebody like Impulse or Tango were like doing those kind of videos, if they would look at Hermitcraft and be like, oh, I want to be part of that, coming from just a tutorial level now. Mumbo's the opposite though, which is also funny. What do you mean? Like he's gone from being super, like he's gone from being super quiet to super loud? Now he's more mellow. Okay. I don't, I guess because I have been not in the community for a long enough period of time, I know Mumbo and I know all of these guys starting in season 6. So I know them all based off of how things began when Grian got added to the server. And I don't know if that's super affected them, but I just know their personalities from that time period. By the way, I can't freaking believe Mumbo is actually in Secret Life. I am blown away by that. I never thought he would do another one after he took his break. I'm like, there's no way Mumbo's going to come back and do a life series again. I was like astonished to see him there. Props for him for doing it though. Absolutely lovely to see him on there. It'll be fun to see what a post hiatus Mumbo is like on the life series. I have no idea where I am. I've gone so far and I don't know where my stuff is anymore. We might have to free camp to figure out where that stuff was. I've gone so far. Doesn't Super Shock really? It I don't know why. I was like, there's no way I don't know. He seems even in general interactions on Hermitcraft to have backed off of that stuff. I don't know. He seemed to enjoy the other life series and it takes a lot less thought. It takes a lot less thought, but I feel like the editing side of things is harder because editing... Hold on one sec. This person actually left me a voicemail. Okay, it's spam. Where when you're making like a Hermitcraft video, this is me making an assumption how they do it. They do what they're doing and then they record a clip and then they keep going and then they record another clip and then they keep going and then they record another clip and then they basically just put all those clips on a timeline, don't have to go through a bunch of extra stuff, and boom, they're done. They've got pretty much the whole thing laid out. They just got to add the music and clean it up. Where with the life series, they potentially have 3 hours worth of just footage that's all over the place that they have to sift through and make a story around. That seems harder to me. Coming from having done editing of like live events and having to parse those together versus, well, this is the clips. This is what I need to put together. I don't know. I know a lot of them pay other people to edit the live series. Do I know about Mumbo though? Guessing he probably edits his own. That's true. A lot of people do pass off the live series edits. And I think they do that because it is more of a paint edit, in my opinion. I also think it's smart that they do that because they're almost too much in it to know what the good bits are in a weird way. So it's better to have an outside person edit it because they'll be like, no, this was absolutely hysterical. That thing you thought was funny it was only funny because you were there. It's not actually going to be good content for somebody else to watch. So I kind of think it's good that other people are editing them, as long as those people like know what kind of content that person produces and fits it in the same vein, you know. That and editors can go watch other people's stuff. That's true too. They can filter out and put together, okay, this is how this person did the last video. I can connect this thread here and there. Or I know those guys don't like watching what the other people are doing. Obviously it's post, so it's, you know, an episode behind since they all release their videos the same day, but it's good for them to figure out how to put something together that connects maybe between episodes a little bit nicer. I will say, and maybe this is just a biased opinion, I preferred Impulse's videos before what he was trying to do last season. I know a lot of people really were like, oh, he upped his editing game, this is awesome. I preferred the more chill Impulse editing. I was not super into like all of the crazy like stop, this is what's going on in my head and stuff. I don't know. I don't think I really cared either way. I love Impulse to death, but when he tries to tell the story too much or have an editor put it together too intense, it just becomes just too cringe. It just doesn't feel natural. Where I felt like his life series before felt natural. Him trying to say or do a voiceover of what he was thinking in a moment doesn't feel right to me. I rather just, this is what happened in the moment. I haven't gotten to watch what he's done this season so far, so I don't know if he kept that style. But I don't know. It turned me off from watching his videos last season. Wow. How are we doing here? We're doing pretty good. Let's do a quick overview. Got some more iron over there. Where's my... Okay, so we've actually gone through this mountain pretty well. I guess I should go and get the ones over here. Let's finish up this side. I'm gonna have so much iron after this. I will probably have more iron than I will need when this is done. I'll probably wind up just watching whoever's storyline is the most interesting. Okay, I don't know spoilers because I haven't watched them all, but whose have you found so far? Whose episodes have you enjoyed the most so far? You know what's crazy? I haven't even watched Grian's yet because he posted his late. It kind of was posted after I was able to watch him over the weekend. But I'm curious, like, out of all the ones you've seen, they're all pretty similar so far. Okay. I'm curious. I'm also wondering, like, the fact that they recorded 2 episodes on the same day, I'm wondering how that will affect things. Because in the past, what happens is they'll see what storylines people cling to, and then they'll lean into that on the second episode. But they don't really have the opportunity to do that here. So, like, for example, I feel like Big B is at a disadvantage because people, weirdly enough, on Twitter and stuff, like, really lean into whatever his storyline with that big hole he was digging was. And he could have had a really great opportunity to push that and probably attract a lot more people to him by leaning into that if he had gotten the feedback that everybody was super intrigued by what he was doing before they recorded the second episode. The quests / secrets are... Oh, wait, hold on. Etho, because, yeah, his quest was weird. The quests / secrets are cool because they make me want to go watch other people's to figure out what the heck their secret was. That is true. It does make it it's a smart way to do things, especially Green pushing people not to say what their secret was. I don't even feel like they should tell them even after it's done, just to like keep that going. That's the only reason I watched Big B, because you were so like, what the heck? Why did he do this? Yeah, I mean, it's smart. It's definitely smart. It's a very smart mechanic. Did you ever watch Evo by any chance? The fact that Green, so that symbol at the secret watcher thing or whatever, funny enough, that's an Evo symbol. And Green has brought that symbol back many times throughout his like YouTube career. He put it in a video talking about like where he went back and visited Minecraft from the beginning, and then he ended the video joking like, wouldn't it be awesome if somebody made a server that did the same thing? And then he pans over and there's that symbol, and I was like, what the heck is this? This is so cryptic. What does it mean? And I had to Google it, and then I found out about Evo, and I was like, I need to now watch this. But apparently it's like it's funny because he like ties it into so many things throughout his entire series. And I guess Martin has kept it going the entire time, because Martin was actually on that SMP with him, and Martin leaned into that whole storyline, and he plays the Life series as though it's like a weird continuation of the Evo storyline. It's really interesting how much extra lore, if you go all the way back, is like built into what a lot of these guys think about. If you ever did go watch Evo, don't watch anybody's perspective besides Grian's. It was early day SMP stuff, and it was rough. Even Grian's was a little slow here and there. But it was an interesting concept. I forced myself to get through some of those episodes. It was some of them were rough. Some of them were rough, but you could tell the transition going from like how he went from that and then how he ended up on Hermitcraft. You could see where he started to up his game and how it made sense that he was like a good fit to end up on Hermitcraft. I have so much iron. You know, I'm thinking about it in terms of like stacks of iron, but I'm forgetting the fact that like I'm going to get way more because I still have to fortune all these. So although it might just be like a stack of iron blocks, I don't know how much ingots this actually gets into. Pre-Hermitcraft, I mostly would just watch Green's build battle stuff. I did go back and watch a lot of Green's build battle stuff. Those were fun videos. Him bringing on like Scar and Mumbo to do that those kind of things were they were interesting. Okay, I think I want to be done with this. We've got a lot of mining going on. Pretty sure we're like right at the cusp of having 2 full trips. Let's sleep. I think next stream is going to be back to Nardcraft, because I have pretty much gathered all the materials I need to actually build this thing, and I don't really want to build it on stream because I need to concentrate building this. It's a cool design. I'm super happy with how it came out, but I need to like really focus on it. Oh, pretty close. Pretty close. So here's what we're going to do. Let's organize this. 1 layer. Put all that away, minus bed. 2 layer. Put all that away. 3 layer. I'm going to go put all of this in the boat. And then I'm going to leave. And then I'm going to come back for the rest of it, because I'm pretty sure between my inventory and the boat, I'll be able to take all this. Okay. Making my way back home. Some. I don't think I need anything else, right? No, we're good. Chicken dropped an egg. You pick something up, dude. That's yours. Chickens are so weird. Chickens are so weird. I wonder if they will actually put the trial dungeons in the next snapshot. They've been like really good at putting like new stuff in each snapshot, even though we've only had 2 so far. But I feel like that, if that drops next week, that's a huge one, because that's like world generation stuff that they're already throwing in snapshots. I wonder that, you know, what would be cool about that? If they did do that, I would be curious to see how long it takes chunk base to like bring that to chunk base. Pets. Oh, somebody made a pets category. Okay, hold on. I gotta post my baby in the pets category. Because I would want to rope off wherever those areas were on my server so I can reset them when the time comes. Pets. Where's my baby? She's my baby. Okay, so we need to, let's bring this up here. We want to go north. I guess we want to go straight north to the island divisions. Yeah, okay. Excellent. So tomorrow I should know whether or not I'm going to be on this next movie. It's supposed to start shooting Monday. I hate this about movies. Like, hey, pack up your life. You're going to work on a job now for a month. You have 2 days to figure it out. And then you got to be there. That's probably the hardest thing about it. So I'm very, what a sweet puppy. Her name is Mabel. Miss Mabelini. Mabel. My wife calls her Maybe from Arrested Development. She's a baby. She, in that photo, I think she had just turned 12 weeks old. So she's a little baby. Oh God, Millie, the cats. You've got a herd of cats. That's so many cats. That's funny. That's amazing. Cats. I don't mind cats. Don't get me wrong. I find cats cute. We had a cat, and then somehow my wife's mom ended up taking the cat and never gave the cat back. So now the cat belongs to my mother-in-law. We went on a trip that we were able to take the dogs with us, but we had to leave the cat. And it was just, you want to just take the cat? And she took the cat, and the cat never came back. I would have a dog too, but all of these cats fell in our laps. Oh my. Are they all like from the same litter, or did you acquire them over time? Oh gosh. I think here is the connector. Adorable kitties over time. Okay. We had a calico cat. Her name was Lily, but we never called her Lily. We always called her Kitty. So she only responded when somebody called her Kitty. It was pretty ridiculous. You're definitely team cat. Do you have any pets encrypted? Have I asked before? I don't mind either or. I grew up with dogs, so for me, having a dog was always the thing. You have 2 cats? What kind of cats do you got? You grew up with dogs, but now you're cat. Interesting. I would have assumed if you grew up with dogs, you would have just naturally been a dog person, but no. Cats, very interesting. Wait, how did I get magma blocks? You know, I've been going with this chest boat. I totally forgot the concept was put the stuff in the chest boat. I'm actually glad I got those magma blocks though, because I wanted to try modifying my farm with those. Your mom bred you. Oh, okay. So no hate, but can't stand Yorkies. If you grew up around baby Yorkies, I probably would not have been a dog person myself. My dad always had labs. His father, my grandfather, bred labs his entire life. So he grew up around lab puppies. So of course we had black labs growing up our entire life. I've got a big fluffy white cat and a skinny tabby. Oh, I love tabbies. Tabbies are beautiful cats. Those are my favorite cats. We also, a couple bigger dogs. I'm not super like picky on the breeds, but I don't like Yorkies. Chihuahuas drive me up a wall, and I am deathly scared of German Shepherds. My aunt had a German Shepherd growing up that bit me, and I've always been afraid of them ever since. Any other dog, totally fine. German Shepherd, they legitimately give me a little bit of a scare. That is a cool mountain over there. Boxer, Chow, and Collie. Collies are gorgeous dogs. Boxers are cute too. Dogs are just too they're just too needy. It depends on the kind of dog you have. Some dogs are very independent. Like Lucy, our other dog, who's a Dalmatian Pitbull Beagle mix, the Dalmatian in her makes her very independent. And the majority of the time she'd rather just go upstairs and lay on the bed or go lay on a different couch than like be right by us. Some dogs really aren't like super needy. I had cats early, but always had Dobermans around growing up. Then I had a Cocker Spaniel. That's an interesting dog. If I have to take you outside, I don't want you. So I will say this about our dogs. Don't actually have to take them outside. We just open the door, they go, and then we say, come on in, and they come back in. So we have a beautiful fenced in backyard, so it's very easy not to have to really deal with that aspect of them. So for me, it was like, I have to clean up your poop every other day. With a cat, that's what turned me off from cats at the end of the day. Is like, I don't want to have to deal with cleaning up your crap. Like a dog just goes in the backyard, I don't have to worry about it, and it breaks down over the course of a year. My cats can live independent of me for weeks. I just have to go dump a litter box bin every so often. It's very interesting how that perspective works. I think the litter box thing drives me more crazy. I can solve my problems with cats with money and technology. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I understand that aspect. There's only so much I can do to appease a pup. I definitely, especially now having a puppy of my own, like I said, I never had a puppy except when I was a teen, and that was really my parents' puppy. So I didn't have to deal with like the real puppy aspects of it. It's very interesting now having a puppy as an adult going, oh wow, you must have been a handful for my mom to deal with along with 2 kids. Amen. Robot litter boxes are a lifesaver. Oh, robots. If they're not taking care of our pets, they'll eventually be taking care of our children. One of the best things I've ever bought. I have a lot of beds now. I'm just realizing I put this bed down, not noticing that I actually had a bed in my house already. Good job. Good job. Okay, so we're going to put a bed here. Millie's been on all this time, so does that mean these guys have grown out? Can I wheat them again? I could probably wheat them again. Want to see my super fast wheat farm? It's amazing. It's very quick. Fastest wheat farm I ever had. I just have to hold down, what is that? Right click, and every once in a while press left click. I used to make automated farms for this. Not on this server, that's not happening. There we go. 45 wheat. Well, I doubt I got 45 wheat. I'm pretty sure I grabbed some of it already from here, but I want the new litter robot, but they're like $700 now. Jeez Louise. They cost more for the litter box than it probably cost you for the cat. Hello, sir. I feel like I should get you as a pet. Maybe not. Cats are cheap. In the long run, yeah, cats are way cheaper than dogs. Especially for like medical expenses and like vet visits and stuff. And to buy them, they basically give them away. Yeah. I mean, there's so many feral cats out there. It doesn't surprise me. Okay, you're really hanging out over here. I don't know if I have any bones for you, but I feel like they also take rotten flesh, right? Or do I have to have a bone? Do I have to have a bone to actually get him to be my friend, or will rotten flesh work? Where'd he go? He's up here. Will you take rotten flesh? I don't know the last time I actually got a pet wolf. Are you mine now? You gave love hearts. No. Okay, I guess he needs a bone. Sometimes they just show up at your home and decide to live with you. I guess that's fair. I don't have any bones, so I guess he's not going to be mine anymore. All my bones have been converted into bone meal already, so oh well. Or bone blocks, I guess, at this point. Are we good? We got them all? Turn that off. Grab the goods. Wait, did you guys, after all that, really not drop any meat? What the heck? How did you only drop leather? Something seems weird there. I just went through a half a stack of wheat and no meat dropped? That seems super weird. Is it possible entity cramming wouldn't destroy drops, right? Is that possible? I'm so confused. How did I get no food from that? What has occurred? Could I seriously have not gotten any beef at all? Oh, there goes one. He dropped beef. I don't know what the heck happened there. That was super weird. I'm confused. Now they're going. Okay. Maybe I just bred them and they didn't actually die? I don't understand what has happened. Okay. Well, now we have some beef. Okay. What is next? Let's turn the hitboxes off. Let's record a little clip. Recording, maybe. Alt tab, recording. I have got so much calcite from that mountain. Where is it? Look at all this. That is a ton of calcite. There's even more still back there. I have like ores and stuff that I got from the mountain. I'm making 2 trips for all this. This is absolutely amazing. I have so much iron. I gotta go get it and show you. One of the neighborhood cats seems to want to live with me. Comes up to my door regularly and wants in. I don't understand. Cats are so weird. They're just like, I choose you. They have no chill. They're just like, yeah, you're gonna be my owner now. We don't have neighborhood cats where I live. We have animal control. They get rid of neighborhood cats. They bring them to the shelters, but still. My big fluffy white one would not be down with that though. Is your big fluffy white cat territorial? I feel like I should take the magma blocks out of here. Because I really do. I have an idea to use water to like force down the spiders. If I take him to the vet, I have to take them both. She barely accepts the tabby. Why do you have to take them both to the vet? Because, like, would she freak out if you came back with the tabby? If I come back with the tabby, it takes like a week for her to be cool with. Oh, see, that's what we were worried about with getting the second dog. I was super concerned. That's why we took Lucy to the behavioral trainer, because I was really concerned for that kind of an issue. That's interesting. Like, she completely forgets she existed or something. That's kind of hysterical. You know, I've gone down this path enough. I feel like I need to wear it down a little bit more. Just like it's becoming more pronounced the more I'm using it, which is accurate. That's how paths work. The more you use them, the more you get trodden through the world. Not going to make it complete yet. I don't feel like I've used the path enough for it to be a complete path, but an extra path block here or there would be nice. I don't know why I went down this way. We're going to start moving it. I'm finding I'm going like this kind of a path. There, that's acceptable for the frequency I've been using the path. I could have 10 other cats and she'd be like, meh, guess they live here too now. The tabby could care, doesn't care at all though. That's weird. Are they both like the same gender? Are they both like female or male cats? Not like a weird gender thing, right? Both female. Huh. But one is territorial and the other isn't. That's very weird. Restart to install the latest Windows update. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm in the middle of streaming. I'm not restarting my computer. I'm getting beardy here. I'm getting quite a beard. I have like the time in the morning has definitely, this is where the puppy part of having a dog is a little difficult, but because my wife is working right now, I have to like watch the dog in the morning. So the time that I have to actually like shower and shave has been diminished to a ridiculous degree. So I haven't even been able to like shave yet. Gotta jump off for some meetings. Have fun for the. Thank you so much for hanging out. Glad you signed up for some Twitch to watch me on the server. It's been nice to be able to have another server to go back and forth between again. Because I enjoyed going back and forth with block breaking and Nardcraft. So this has been pleasant, especially since this server is like I'm just super chill, not doing anything like over the top. The white fluffy one only likes me. She pretty much hates everything else that breathes. Ooh, copper. Hold on. I'm going to go grab that. I need copper. Just a random copper block. Strange. That's probably what I'll end up doing the next time I'm on this server is streaming. It'll be a copper stream. Go dig out a copper vein. Okay. So we are going east. We're going between those two islands again. Make sure I'm going the correct way. Oh, that's a cute dog. Everybody's now posting pet pictures in the Craftworks Discord. I do love that people are calling this the Nimbom update. Even Tango said that yesterday when he found out about the new snapshot and the tick speed thing. I'm just checking this Sidecraft Discord. Did I miss anything else? Not sure if anyone noticed. What are we noticing? Something has changed with turtle eggs? What now? Hold on. What is this about? This could be interesting. Oh, Millie slept. But it doesn't do the trapdoor that is actually super useful. Sometimes you need that trapdoor that doesn't allow pathing. Is the hitbox mod? No, but what trapdoor thing? What? So the copper trapdoors don't count as valid path blocks. This is probably really good for trading halls, which are about to become useless, but whatever. Hold on. I can't. I don't understand what he's talking about here. Let me bring it up. I can't. This is probably beyond my knowledge. Let's back away from the shore real quick. Please don't load anything offensive. Bleh. Where is it? Not sure if anyone noticed. What are we noticing? What is the difference between the trapdoor and the wooden trapdoor and the copper trapdoor? Is it thicker? No, it's still 3 blocks thicker. Huh. I have no idea what he's referring to here. I'll have to follow that thread and see if they talk about it more. That's weird. Something about turtle eggs and trapdoors. Not that's those weird little things. Don't know, something about mob pathfinding? Yeah, I don't quite get it. Yeah, it does seem like it has to do with pathfinding. Intentional seems really whack. Maybe. Yes, closed works as expected. How are you testing this? Blocking the regular trapdoor side. Just spam a bunch on both sides. All will go for wooden trapdoor. Pretty obvious. They'll actively take a longer path, avoiding the copper, which proves it. But with this, they go for the closer one. Yes, closed is just like a block, which is what trapdoor do kind of, but no angle. Fascinating. That points to really bad code. Extremely useful, not gonna lie. Pray that stays. No, it's not bad code. It's weird that one. At least normal trapdoor. So I don't see how the breeze. So it's almost like the copper trapdoor is acting as though it's what, a transparent block that mobs won't actually pathfind to. Or not necessarily a transparent block, but it's acting. It seems like if you have a block and you have a trapdoor on either side and you put a mob on it and you put a target directly in front of them, they seem like they'll always go towards the wooden trapdoor and not try and go over the copper trapdoor, would be my guess for how that works. Okay. There needs to be a way to just update an instance. Yeah, the bad code thing, it's so stupid. I just want to update this. Edit instance. Replace Minecraft jar. Add. Change version. Can I do it to this? Does that work? I wonder if changing version would work. I'm just going to jump in real quick. I want to see if this is the case. Unless you can go point to the code, that's bad. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It could mean that they just did it differently. Just because something's different doesn't make it automatically bad. Okay, so let's just see here. So Wait, does it matter the version, whether it's oxidized or not? What was he using? He was using oxidized. I don't know if he was using wax, but we'll go with wax oxidized and this. Okay. So if we do this, and we do this, and we put a block here, and go like this, and we put a block there, and a block there, and we do this, and we do this, and we do, let's say, a husk, and a villager. Let's toss a husk here, and a villager here. Okay, well, we need to make it so you don't run. So let's do this. Go get him. Go get him, cowboy. Okay. So husk, villager. Oh, you idiot. We need to do better. Let's do this and this. Villager, are you going to run away now? Husk. Oh, interesting. Oh, really interesting. That's 100% what's going on. So if I switch this trapdoor to a copper trapdoor, is he going to be stuck? Is he not going to know which way to go? Wow. Curious. That is some... Hold on one sec. That is some interesting stuff. That is some interesting stuff. And let's just try it again. Husk. Yeah, he always goes that way. Cool. Well, we've learned something. We've learned something. Back to this. Don't know what you do with that, but nice to have options, I guess. Yeah, I mean, he brought up villager trading farms, trade halls. Don't really know. Open powered, open true. Might be a mistake in the code because it looks like it doesn't know that it's open. If they don't change, don't know what you do with it. Yeah, I mean, they might based off of what it's looking like because it's, it seems like it's just an error in how it's being read. So sounds like I do go to work on this movie this weekend. I just got the official word. Sorry about that. So probably not going to actually be editing any videos. Streams are probably going to become a little bit weak over the next 2-3 weeks here. I'm just dealing with this. So Tuesday. This is crazy. It's been so long since I've gotten to work on a movie with this strike. I guess this movie got a waiver. So they're able to shoot. Beautiful thing is it's in Beacon, so don't have to like stay in the apartment in the city or anything like that. So I could at least be with my pups and my wife. I'm just dealing with the details. I wasn't expecting to find out till tomorrow, like I mentioned. So just going through all of this stuff right now. But yay, work again. I have a feeling the strike's going to honestly be over soon. They took off yesterday to, which way do I need to go to get around this? To look at the new proposal that the producers brought to the table, and they're back today. So I have a feeling with them being back today, they're probably close to agreeing on it. Okay, so I go this way. I gotta text my parents. I gotta text a couple people. Amazing. Get to have a fun meeting where I try to remember a quote for a project from 2 years ago because it was for the Air Force and it's taking them this long to get approval. Oh, anything with government work takes so long. I've run into that only once in my life where they came back to I guess they didn't understand my industry, but they were like, hey, we'd like to do this project with you. And I was like, okay, sure. We're not doing anything for the next 2-3 months. They're like, okay, great. Sent him the quote, did all that stuff. About 2 years later, they got back to me and were like, okay, we're ready to start this project. I'm like, I don't even do that work anymore. I don't edit anymore. I'm majority on set. Like, you guys took this long? It's ridiculous. It is the worst with red tape and that stuff. No. Possibly 4. Okay. Okay. All the things in my head trying to now plan for this. Legit that green one. Sorry. Okay. What are we doing? We're heading to the mountain to get the rest of my stuff. So I can take it back to the base. I'm just realizing this is going to be a rough 3 weeks. No, well, yeah, because the wife's going to have to be with the puppy without me. No idea at all. Going to go see the place regardless, though. Okay. Cool. Anyway, we're doing good. The goal is to at least get this stuff back there before the end of stream. My head's spinning. It's been... What has it been? It's been July, August, September, almost all of October. It's been 4 months since I've been on set. That's wild. It's been quite a while since I've actually been on set. I gotta think of a lot of things now. I'm gonna have to see. I've been uploading all of my streams to YouTube. I gotta make sure I have enough to go through while I'm doing this. There's that. Mountaintop. Lovely. We were all the way up there. This is a pretty cool mountain. I like this area. If it wasn't so far away, I might have considered building in it. But it's really far away from spawn. Boop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Okay, so we're going to go get all of these materials, bring them back, and then maybe I will... I don't know. We'll see what time it is. We'll see what time it is. I feel like I got a decent amount of iron from this. Let me just check how much iron I got. Whoa. Oh, interesting. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to go down here. That's an insane amount of golden carrots. I got 9 golden carrots from that chest? Okay. I'm going to grab these magma blocks too while we're here. Oh, am I starting to have glitchiness? Starting to get a little glitchy. Okay. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Where's my base of operation up there? I don't even know where my chests and stuff are. Okay. Zoop, 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 zoop. So tomorrow, now I'm like trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Can I still stream tomorrow? Am I going to have to be packing tomorrow? We're gonna play it by ear. We're gonna play it all by ear because these things happen in weird ways, and that's my life. My industry is so strange like that. 1 minute you're doing nothing for months on end. The next minute you're getting up and going to work 12-hour days for 3 weeks straight. Okay, so how did I do as far as clearing this out? Did I get the majority of the iron that was over here? I feel like I did pretty good. Yeah, I think I got enough. Let's just see what's in the chests. Yeah, we got plenty of iron. Okay, so we're going to take this, put this in the bow, and then we'll come back up here. What is all this? Garbage, garbage, garbage. Hold on 1 sec. Mumbo. And he posted again. Is it a short? Hold on. Is this a short?
I'm already severely
This man can't stop. I'll have to watch that later. That's hysterical. Oh, we were just talking about that. He's loving it. I love that he's loving it. All the good things. All the good things. The block of gold is so I could probably make some more golden carrots, even though I'm not really using them yet. Or maybe I should save them for some powered rails later. I'm just going to hold on to them. Who knows when they're going to be useful. Oh, God, copper. We're going to grab this. I got to grab the copper. I'm going to need so much copper. Is there any more, or was it just that? Do I have room to grab some of this iron? Might as well. I'm here. Yes. I'm going to have to put down my bed in a second. Where's my bed? Sleep. Spam click sleep. Beautiful. What is going on now? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Continuing on. We got to get this stuff in the boat, and then we got to go back up for one more boat. Well, not a boatload. We'll just put the rest of it in my inventory. And then we will go and we will see how much stuff we actually get from all these ores. Hello, cows. Hello. You're not a sheep. You're a pig. Thought that was a pink sheep for a second. And where's my boat? Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Here's my boat. Decent haul. Decent haul indeed. Okay, cool. They haven't been doing their tax return. Third. Okay, cool. Back up to the mountaintop, grab some stuff, and head back home. Hello, pig. Boop, 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 boop. Those mountains, those gorgeous mountains. God, that Caves and Cliffs update, even though it took a while, like, and got kind of split up weird, such a good update. Such a good update. I can barely remember what terrain looked like beforehand because I think at this point the majority of time that I've been playing Minecraft has been with the update. Because I start, well, maybe not. Might be like 50-50 at this point. Oh, what the heck? Boop. Oh, sun's coming out. I'm getting a lot of glare. Alexa, what's the temperature? What's the home temperature? Alexa, what's the home temperature?
The home temperature is 73 degrees.
Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 63 degrees.
It's been strangely warm here the past couple days. Like, it got really cold, and just recently it's warmed right the heck up. And it feels very hot back here. I'm gonna go up that way. That was the way we made it before. Don't really have any good blocks on me, but I think I was able to do this without blocks before. I think I just did some creative parkour to get up there. Maybe. Boop, boop. How did I do this before? Okay, we're gonna have to break a block. And we're up. Where did I leave my stuff? Over here. Let's go grab that. Grab this. I'll take the chest with me because you never know. I'll probably end up putting all the calcite in a chest when we get back. Boom. There's been a lot of back and forth today, huh? A lot of back and forth, a lot of mining going on. Been slightly distracted. Things and stuff are happening. Hello, chicken. Look at the pigs. So many pigs. Do I want pork chops? What's better for food? Pork chops or steak? It's interesting that the game has like things like saturation and stuff, but no real indicator of what that means. Like, how do you know how much saturation a steak has versus a pork chop? Just, I guess I could like take damage, eat a steak, see how much it fills up my hearts. Probably the only way I could think of doing it. And then maybe that way you would slowly figure it out. I don't know. Okay, back north. Woof. I'm going to have coal and iron for days. And I have a fortune pickaxe, so that's going to be... Wow, that's going to be a lot of iron. I guess I should do the coal first. I guess I'll do the coal first because I'm going to have to smelt up all the iron. Yeah, I have a blast furnace, so it should go pretty quick to smelt all that iron. Whew. What is that mountain range? That's like a jungle mountain range over there. I think I need to go a little bit more this way. That's a really cool mountain range. I think I'm going to keep just recording clips and bits and stuff just because who knows? Maybe I'll turn it into a movie or something eventually. I don't know. I just like recording it and having it as opposed to not having the option to do anything. Even if I'm going to be kind of tied up for the next couple weeks on this, might as well just keep the option open. I'm surprised there wasn't anything in that mountain range. Hold on. I want to go look. So that mountain range must be this. No, that's all snow. It's all snow over there. Yeah, well. Blue Maps is pretty sweet. I love that you like can see the world in general. And the fact that you could like come down on like a player level to see the world is really nice. Makes for some cool ways to do like screenshots and stuff. And I do love these clouds. I don't think I could ever go back to vanilla clouds. I don't know what's going to happen if this guy doesn't keep this mod updated, because, ugh, it's gorgeous. It makes the world feel so much nicer. Something about them is so sweet to me. I need to go through here. Okay, and then the river is this way? Yes. I might have to sleep. Is Millie still on? Millie's still on. We'll hug the coast just in case I do need to sleep. I don't know that I'm going to get to the other side in 30 seconds, but let's see how we do. There's a little island up here I could sleep on. It's fun. Everybody is posting puppy pictures now in the Discord. Oh, and kitty pictures. Kitty pictures and puppy pictures. I'm glad there's a pet section. That was good. That was awesome. It's very cute. Pets are a really interesting way for people to connect, because if a person is a pet person, it just kind of like, it gives you something else to talk about in a weird way, in a nice way, in a good way. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sleep on some kelp. I always forget that I can sleep underwater. It is the most broken mechanic, but that's very useful. Throw down the bed on some kelp and we're good to go. He's sleeping with the fishes. That is correct. That's what I'm doing. Did I get turned around? Somehow my boat got turned around. Wait, is this that weird thing? No, I don't know. Sometimes there's this thing where the boat like turns around depending on like how you get out of it and which way it's facing. It gets really funky. We're getting there. We are on the way. Home is over these mountains pretty much. Where is... trying to keep an eye because people are really like, which huts are currently determined to be fine? No edit. I'm trying to keep an eye on the snapshot stuff, even though there's like, they're always going. That snapshot forum on SciCraft is so busy, especially this time of year, and watching like King stop in and like talk about stuff and ask for feedback on things is very cool. I don't know how he deals with it though, because some people are just like a little over the top on there. I think Methods is, whenever Methods posts, I'm always interested to hear what he has to say. Because he has some very interesting perspectives on stuff. And I feel like him and Doc are probably on the same page. So for whatever Doc doesn't necessarily say out loud, I feel like I could count on Methods to like actually voice the opinion. So it's fun to like watch what Methods is going on about on there. He really likes that the copper trapdoor is not pathable. I'm like, there are interesting mechanics you could do with it for like mazes with mobs and stuff, but I like, my head is not as smart as his to really see the full potential of it yet. Oh, is that the spawn chunks? Does that outline on blue maps actually show where the spawn chunks are? Huh. Interesting. That would mean that there is like a little bit on the corner there that's in the spawn chunks. That could be useful. Good to know. I could put a bee farm in there and that would work all the time then. Okay. There's my mountain in the distance there. You can see the bamboo up top. Gonna bring all this stuff up there. I think so far we're good. I haven't heard a puppy whine yet. And my wife hasn't beckoned down freaking out that puppy's driving her up a wall in the crate. I don't want to stick her in the crate for too long. It's so nice. I kind of want to take them for a walk. Like they said, no like super physical activity for a couple days after the spay, but I think a nice calm walk would be nice. As long as she doesn't go crazy with her sister being around. Those mushroom blocks. Might be handy to grab those mushrooms. Might be handy to grab those. I gotta remember that those brown mushrooms are right there. I need to do something to establish that this is a dock. There. Now it's a dock. That's my dock. It's meager, but it gets the point across. I'm not going to build the pathway up here until the house is done. Or at least until like I have the foundation laid. Like the roof might take a while just because of all the copper that's going to be necessary. I got to take, these two trees are starting to drive me crazy. So are these two. So are these two. There's a couple trees that need to come down to open this path up a bit more. Okay, so the calcite's good. When did this tree grow? I don't remember putting that tree there. I have 2 chests. Let's put another chest down and we'll put all the calcite in here. Calcite goes there because that is a lot of calcite. Boop, boop, boop. Keep it out of the mob drop chest. Beautiful. That's all stuff from mob drops. Stone stuff goes here. We're going to have to separate this stuff out in a bit. Wood stuff goes away. I have kelp now. Ores, gold, copper. Good. Okay. I'm so just leaving all of this stuff here and only pulling it out when needed. Luckily, like, that is something that's really nice about being on, like, in a server that is primarily adults, is I don't have to worry about anybody griefing that. I could just leave it there. It's safe. That's very, very nice to have. I want dirt slabs. I don't know why, but that just popped into my head as, like, would be huge. For paths, I think that would be amazing. I wonder if they ever would do dirt slabs. That would be, like, game changer for builders. I would love it. Boop. I don't know. That felt like it needed to go there. Okay. So I technically have till 4. I feel like I should message Vic and make sure everything's going okay up there. But at the same time, I'd really love to get all of these ores going. Actually, let's record a clip. Well, let's record another clip. I'm back from my second trip out to the mountain, and look at all of these ores. This is so much. This isn't even broken down with fortune yet. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the quarter stack of iron. I have no idea how much this is going to make once I break this all down, but even just having that many stacks of iron, if it wasn't about to be fortuned, more than enough for my needs. Now I just have to build up some pillars, take my fortune pickaxe, and actually see what this produces. Where is my fortune pickaxe? There it is. I've left all of my good diamond armor behind because I don't want to lose it. And I'm going to try and get the pickaxe fully mended in this process as well. Time to start building up to the sky. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that recorded. 12, cut. So we're going to do this. Does this work then? So if I do this, it should prioritize the fortune pick. Okay, amazing. Oh boy. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to see how much coal I get. Just like, so that right there is a half a stack. With fortune, how much do I get from a half a stack with coal? 49. Oof. Definitely pretty good. There's so much. I have so many ores. This is going to take a hot minute to go through all this. I want to put this here because I just want to see. This will tell me how much a full stack of coal blocks of coal. What are these called technically? Coal ore. This will tell me how much coal I get from a full stack of coal ore. And maybe that will be a good way to indicate the average. Okay, so a full stack of coal ore gives me almost 2 stacks of coal. That's pretty crazy. Like, legitimately, that is wild. I think... Now I'm going to do the iron and get the iron going because then I could start having it smelt while I keep doing this. I think that'd be smart. Just get a decent amount going. So that was 16. And we've doubled that. 45. Nice. Also, I will get some decent XP from doing this too. Blip, blip, blip. This is so many. This could like legitimately be all the iron I need for like the season. Unless I do like some crazy storage system, which I don't think I'm going to do. Again, this is not about tech stuff. The server is going slow, taking my time, having fun. Don't need to go nuts with it. Okay, so we're going to put the iron there. Yeah, great. Keep pulling that out. I don't even have hoppers for that setup yet. I'm going to have to do something when the time comes for copper. I might have to do like a small furnace array for the copper eventually. Because we're gonna need a ton of copper. We are going to need so much copper. I think I've already done too much of this. Boop and boop. Amazing. Let's go back to the coal for a minute now. I don't think I'm gonna do the emeralds for the time being. Don't think that's necessary. I'm also debating on like the whole kelp as a fuel source thing going forward. I'm on the fence on if that makes the most sense. I know it's better than like a lava farm for a fuel source, but is it better than a blaze farm? Like, would a blaze farm still be the way to go for fuel? That I haven't decided on yet. Boop. Nice. We'll finish off this stack. So much coal. I don't know that I'm going to necessarily have enough fuel for the season, just because of how much copper I'm going to need, but it's still pretty decent. Can you do copper in a blast furnace? I actually don't remember. I am definitely healing up my silk pickaxe with this though, which is nice because I definitely went through that mining all of it to begin with. Cool. Boop, boop. Here we'll chuck a couple more in here. Grab that. And boop, boop. I will also need this for anvils for further enchanting at some point, I guess. I'm getting XP to heal it up too from the smelting process. Didn't think of that. Wonder when they're actually gonna like tackle enchanting and try and change all that in XP levels. I get the feeling that they've got something in the works in the background, just with like how they were messing with villagers for a minute. It is funny. They were like messing with villagers hardcore, and then they kind of just set that aside and are now really focusing on the next update, which I think is good. I think they got the feedback that they needed, And I can't help but feel like the feedback that they needed was, don't do this. Don't do this way. So I wonder if they're like going back to the drawing board on the villager thing, because they've kind of been quiet on that for a while now. Oh, so much iron. Okay, that fills that back up again. Great. Do that, do that, do that, that. I guess we could do more fuel. What is making me hungry? Is mining all of this making me hungry? Or is it the jumping? It's probably got to be the jumping. Yeah, it's definitely the jumping that's making me hungry. Oh, will it be enough XP to heal the pickaxe? I don't know, because am I not getting any XP right now? That doesn't seem right. That was weird. Was I not getting any XP from that one? Is it only coal? Let me see. I wonder why that would be. Is it because... Interesting. Probably because you get the XP when you smelt the iron. But because you're not smelting the coal, you're using the coal to smelt, you get it when you're breaking it. Surprised I haven't changed that. All right, no XP, right? No. Okay. I never really paid attention to that before. I'm only now noticing it. We are doing very well in the iron category, though. That is for sure. We're going to have so many blocks of iron. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. I'm going to definitely make some hoppers to filter out some of the gunk from the XP farm. Put that in there. Let's do some more coal. I'm over a block now. It would be funny. You could do like a 3x3 of hoppers underneath this with a crafter set up to it, and just let all of this fall onto it and turn into coal blocks by the time you get to the ground. Although I'm probably, well, if my inventory was filled so that nothing went in my inventory, it all went straight to the ground, then that would totally work. I've almost got a stack of coal blocks. Holy cow. Come on. And my other pickaxe is almost filled up with durability again. It's amazing. Yeah, I think besides diorite, which I know where to get more diorite, I have everything ready for the foundation to start working on this. I got plenty of deep slate. I got plenty of tough blocks. I think I just need a little bit more diorite, and then we're good to start building, which is exciting. I'm happy to finally have everything on this. It's definitely slow going, especially with Puppy. Okay, that meeting didn't take too terribly long. Basically, this happened a long time ago, and we need to have a meeting with the customer to review it all again. So did you need the quote from 2 years ago? I feel like a quote from 2 years ago has to be highly inaccurate. Just with how much like even inflation has happened in the past 2 years. There's a huge difference. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Things are definitely valued differently in just the past 2 years alone. Okay, more coal blocks. Put that there. That's almost a stack of that. Holy cow. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Fill that back up. We were doing well. I'm sure they don't want it requoted. I've got a general idea of what they want, and as long as it's close, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, especially if it's the government. Wouldn't surprise me if they just want to keep it whatever it was before. Does this give me XP? No, it's literally just the coal that gives me XP. Interesting. Interesting. So let's do that. Throw that in there. Let's take this. And this. Just look at all this. Do I need to smelt anything else up in here? No. If it's changed a ton, we'll have to requote though. I have no idea how it works with the government, if they would actually like change a bunch of things, or if they were just waiting to get somewhat semi-approval first. The biggest thing is the sales guy was talking about there's a lot of junk in their database that needs to be cleaned up, and expected me to do that, and I was like, no, I don't do that. Who cleans up the junk in databases? Is there a database junk cleaner? Is that a position? Oh yeah, I clean database junk. Tech support. Oh, poor tech support. Those poor tech support guys. They always get the raw end of the deal there. That's funny, tech support. Oh, I've gone too far. I was only meaning to do a stack. But the problem is tech support can't connect remotely to help because it's the Air Force. So they have to have somebody on their side of the world then do it. I'm wondering like how are there a lot more hoops to deal with when working with the government like that? I'm sure it's got to be a lot more complicated. Someone has to go on site to do it, but the engineers that don't go on site don't know how to do that. You mean the engineers that do go on site or don't? Like, it's two different things for someone has to go on site to do it, okay? But the engineers that don't go on site don't know how to do it. The engineers that go on site don't know how to do it. Okay, that's yeah. That makes sense. Took me a second. I was trying to see if what you said was the way it was supposed to be. Made an assumption, correct assumption made. The engineers that go on site don't know how to do that. I mean, yeah, it seems like a very specific job set, skill set kind of thing. Alexa, is it going to rain today anymore?
No rain is expected today.
Excellent. I think a puppy walk might be in order. She's been doing really well. This is going to take a while. This is going to take quite a while. I could do it, but if I break something, I get in trouble. Yeah, I don't think you want to go in there and accidentally break anything with the government involved. That's always one of the interesting things I worry about with jobs, like especially in the tech sector, how much like you have to guard your own butt from specific liabilities, especially when it comes to stuff where the government might get involved. I hope that companies have a way to protect the employees that are having to do specific work that may be government involved. If tech support breaks something, they don't get in as much trouble. Oh, the legalities of the tech world are very interesting. That's always something that I'm like concerned about, even with Vic's job. Whenever she has to deal with any government stuff, I'm like, could you get in trouble if something goes wrong? Like, what is the company doing to safeguard you in case something bad happens? They have like process and stuff in place to prevent them breaking things. I'll help if tech support pulls me in as an expert. So are you would it be like a consultant to them. You don't actually do it, but you can show them or tell them kind of what to do, as long as you don't touch the stuff yourself. I'm considered level 4 tech support. Level 4. Is that the highest of levels? What's the highest level of tech support? How high does it go? Did I sleep? Yeah, I guess I slept. Which is the highest level, which is just the dev that made the thing. Okay, level 4 is the highest. Okay. That's the dude who made it. So they should be the most knowledgeable. I guess that makes sense. So Nembomb would be level 4 tech support for the tick command in Minecraft. That's an insane amount of iron. Just from mining, I don't need an iron farm. I don't see myself using all of that. Yep. Oh, to just be a fly on the wall at that company when like he's talking or they're talking about like what they're going to be bringing into the game, it would be so fascinating. Somebody needs to do a documentary for like the 25th anniversary of Minecraft. I've got very pointy knowledge about stuff though, super deep in specific topics, but there are parts of stuff I don't know anything about. Okay. I mean, everybody has their specialty in that way. Or in my opinion, I feel like people specialize in that stuff. That's how it is with Vic. So that makes sense. Okay, just got to do the last bit of coal. Then I'll probably call it. And I don't know who to ever ask questions about it. Whereas tech support can actually requisition help. They can pull in experts like yourself. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I kind of want to clean up that waterfall at some point, and those two like dirt blocks need to like be covered by water. Eventually, I might make a water wheel. That was one idea I had. Should I just take this all the way to world height? My pick is almost completely healed. This is amazing. All the work I did mining the calcite will be healed with just the work I did mining the coal. That's pretty good. That's pretty good overall. Good things. I should really be a part of tech support team, though, with what I do. I just don't want to be. And nobody makes you either, so that's beneficial. If nobody's making you be a part of that team, that's pretty great. Do we need more iron drops? How are we doing? Oh, yes, we do. Okay. Boop. I guess I'm also getting XP from the repairs of the iron being smelted. So there's that. The iron's actually smelting a lot faster than I thought it would. This is going to be where all the coal ore goes as we go through this. Boop, 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 boop. I've had the window open and there is a plane going overhead. It's loud. It's a very loud plane. Sometimes we get the planes, but we don't live that close to the airport. The airport's like, I don't know, 15 minutes from here. But every once in a while, there'll just be one super loud one that just flies right overhead. Really, I just function as tech support and sales enablement, though. Well, I couldn't imagine dealing with any of that. That world is so foreign to me. This goes so fast. Oh, let's go get that. Oh, this pickaxe is healed. We're gonna put it away for now then. And we're just going to wait, no, I wanted to put away the silk one. This goes away. We keep this. Amazing. That's fortunate. Okay, cool. This thing broke or doesn't exist, and now we need someone to make it, and we promised the customer it would, or it existed in a previous version of our software, and now it doesn't. How, I don't know if you're like allowed to say, but like how big of a company is it that you work for? Is this like fairly massive company, or is it like one of those smaller independent companies that tries to do a lot of different things? Now I can just kind of gain the XP, which would be really nice to finish doing some enchanting on my armor, because there's just a little bit left to go before the armor is in a perfect state. Huge company? Okay, gotcha. So you are a cog in the machine. Fortune 500. Oh, wow. Okay, big company. Big old company then. Sometimes I feel like it's great to work at a big company. Sometimes I can imagine it being a nightmare to work at a big company. I have no perspective what it's like. So my knowledge is very, very limited. How are we doing on... We got plenty of fuel, right? So I think what I'm going to do is we'll do this and this. And then we'll just do these last two. Big enough to where individual parts of the company are basically their own companies. Okay. Yeah. I got that. The part I work for used to be Square D. If you heard of them. I have not. I have not heard of that company. The closest company I've heard of that has Square in the name is Squarespace. But I'm not very knowledgeable in those kind of companies anyway. That is a lack of my ability in keeping up with the world and what companies exist. Usually people just know it from looking at breakers in their house and seeing the logo there. Oh, interesting. Now I'm like wondering if I have seen that, because I deal with that stuff way too much. No, I guess not. No, that does not look familiar to me. I work with power meters, but it's just on a different level. Like the stuff that I do. I work in power, but it's like set power, so it's very different. The only logo that looked slightly familiar was that there was one that was like yellow and black, and that looked familiar to me. That kind of looked a little familiar, the yellow black one. Oh god, I need to sleep. Okay, well, let's sleep all the way up here. And bad sleep. Oh, please don't fall off. I'll end up on the bed, right? Okay, so where I have to break it over here. Okay. Yeah, the logo is yellow black. Yeah, that was the one that looked slightly familiar to me. Email. Oh, my email. Okay, cool. They changed it a bit a few years back, and I hate it though. I just only see a sideways A now. Yeah, I kind of remember seeing the yellow and black one. That one does look familiar to me. When I bought my first house, like almost 20 years ago now, I did do a lot of the electrical work in the house myself, and for some reason I vaguely remember, maybe it wasn't, well, maybe it was like 15 years ago, that logo. Okay, I'm gonna finish this off. The people from this movie want to talk to me. Get this done, and then I'm gonna call it, and we will see how tomorrow goes. Hopefully, I kind of want to stream tomorrow from Nardcraft and keep working on the perimeter, because I feel like at this point it's just going to be a lot of building, which I really just need to kind of concentrate to do. So I'm gonna call it there. I'm going for a good 2.5 hours, not as long as usual, but not bad. So if I can't stream tomorrow, then I probably will try streaming Monday, and then I start work on Tuesday, and then it'll go back to weekend. So I will get one more stream in before the movie starts. I just don't know when, if it's tomorrow or Tuesday or Monday. That's the only product though, just because consumers know Square D a bit, but no one knows who Schneider Electric is. Internally, everything is green and white. No, I was thinking of Sennheiser. I was like, Schneider. What is Schneider? Oh, is that the tripod? Hold on, I think I'm thinking of the tripod, actually. Sennheiser is the microphones. Schneider tripod. Oh, I'm totally thinking of this. Oh no, that's Sackler. Oh no, there is a Schneider tripod. Wow, that name is used for a lot of stuff. Owned by Manfrotto. Interesting. Anyway, some people think it's some people think of the trucking company, which has nothing to do with us. Yeah, there seems to be a bunch of companies that have that name attached to them. But anywho, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna keep getting all of this yummy goodness smelted, because that's a lot of iron. I've got a lot of coal now too. And then I got to go do some copper mining. It's great. It's great. We were successful this stream. And I will see you guys either tomorrow or Monday. Have a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And bye for now.